Today we're going to go over, well, welcome. Today we're going to go over a dexterity exercise. Well, a few of them, technically. One though, so you can mess around with it and change to fit your needs. And yeah, so we're going to go over the dexterity exercise. That has really helped me gain some more control of my fretting hand, my fingers. And, you know, the separation and the isolation of each finger, I guess. That's what I'm trying to think about. You know what I mean. Dexterity. Help with dexterity a lot. And first of all, I'm going to go over something that's very popular, but isn't amazing. It's good, but it's not great. That's called the spider exercise. Ooh. Ow. We have, obviously. Well, not obviously. It's very famous. I've seen it everywhere. But it's basically where you go and you only move one finger. Like that. And you keep the other fingers planted on the fretboard. Like that. And that will build dexterity. But the issue I have with it is that you're not moving your fingers a great enough distance. Then it's one string. That's the furthest you get. Well, I'm going to show you a few exercises, but they fall into the same idea. So the first one, something I've been using, something I've talked about on this channel before, ages ago. I think it was like my third long form video. But it is this. I'm going to go on a clean, that sounded horrible. I'm going to go on a clean patch. So the first exercise will be on the 5th fret. You can be on any fret you want. I'll be on the 5th fret. And we're just going to be on the G string. We're going to have these 4 fingers, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then at a time, we'll start with the index, because it makes sense. It's the first finger we planted. From the low E to the high E. Keep swapping them around. And then go to the next finger, middle. Ring. Pinky. That's your first exercise. It's very good. It's what I started out with, and it's helped me a lot to progress with my finger separation. Yeah, this is a very good exercise. If you're new to dexterity, definitely start with this exercise because it will help you to move one finger at a time, which is the first step to mastering dexterity and getting very dexterous fingers. Because you're keeping those planted. So you can do that with chords. So yeah, Bliff does it a lot. But yeah, so definitely start with that one if you're getting started with dexterity or progressing with dexterity. And that was the first exercise. Second exercise is a really fun one because we get to customize it any way we want. We are allowed to do this because the gist of it is we're keeping an finger planted and we go up the strings with the other available fingers. So what we can do with this is we can mix and match the fingers. So if I wanted to just do the ring finger planted, easy peasy. Not so easy. That was harder than I thought it'd be. So that's the first thing we could do to that exercise. The next thing we could do is add other fingers. So we can have 2 fingers planted at once. For instance, ring and pinky. Probably the easiest one you could start with. It was easiest for me. I'm lagging so much. The easiest for me to start off with was the ring and the pinky finger to add. And then you can obviously go index ring, index pinky, and then what's really hard is doing neighbouring fingers. So, for instance, index middle. Oh, also we're skipping the G string. That's not dexterity. You don't need to play that one because it's not getting a stretch, therefore not getting dexterity. Then, another thing we can do to the exercise is instead of going up like this, we can go up like this. That adds a little bit of a challenge. So, for instance, middle finger planted. That's a good one. And then we can also do that with everything else. This is really hard. It gets harder when you go past the G string. Yeah, that's really difficult. So yeah, we can customize it and make it more difficult in ways, any way that we want. And obviously we can play it on different strings. If we want more of a stretch, you go down lower to lower strings. Or if you're finding it really difficult, you can go up to a higher string, like 9 for instance, and do it there and then progress your way down the neck. I definitely recommend the second one because it gets super hard. The more you customize it, or you customize it to get hard, it can get really difficult and really mind-bending as well. So those are the dexterity exercises that I recommend that have helped me a lot. There are others, but these ones I'm talking about because I have good experience with them and I can say many good things with them, about them. So those are the exercises that I recommend that I have good experience with. There are others, but I have used these for ages and I have good experience with them. So I'm recommending to you because they help me a lot, they can help you a lot, and I heavily recommend the second one. Again, you can customize it in so many ways to make it really easy or really hard. So you can progress with it. It's another good thing about it. You can progress with it. You can add things to make it more harder over time. This one's good. It's great because you've got a good stretch, good distance between planted and moving compared to the spider exercise. It's good, but it's not great. We can do better. That's what I'm showing you. We're doing better. And then the second one is it's just great. We have the stretch, customizability, difficulty curve. It's just great. So definitely do it. Definitely try it out. And I'll see you. Definitely go check out my other videos and subscribe if you want to see more. If you enjoyed and found this video helpful, that'd be much appreciated. And I'll see you in the next one.